Welcome. This is the second step of the basic method of meditation. In the previous step, we relaxed our body, and in this step, we will anchor ourselves to the present moment and we will cultivate contentment. Now, it seems obvious that the present moment is the only time we have. The past is gone and you can do nothing about it, and the future is not yet arrived, and the only time you can do something about it is now. But if you think about it, most of the time our mind is lost thinking about the past or regretting about the future. And for the mind, this moment is never good enough. We are always one or more step ahead. And the present moment is reduced to just a meaning to an end. A meaning to arrive to the next moment, because we think that the next moment will be more interesting. And this way of working of the mind is like a cup without the bottom. It's impossible to fill. And your mind is impossible to fulfill. And if in this way is because the mind always thinks that the next moment will be more interesting. The next moment will be better than this one. But this assumption doesn't take in consideration that the next moment is created in this moment. And if the next moment, if this moment is not fulfilling, it's very difficult that the next one will. And this way of thinking is very dangerous, because the mind always think, oh, when I will achieve that, then I will be happy. So like when I finish school, when I get married, when I found a job I like, when I have a child, when the child grow, when I retire. But in this way life slip away and you lost it waiting for something happening in the future that makes you happy. But the future never arrives. In the beautiful word of Dale Carnegie, the only time of human redemption is now. This is the most important time. This is the only time you can find peace. This is the only time where meditation can happen. And one of the real turning points in meditation is to understand that you don't need anything else to be at peace. And it's not that you have to force yourself to want nothing, but you just have to realize that you don't need anything else, and that craving itself was the real problem. For me, one of the greatest realizations in meditation is that I already found what I was looking for. I just couldn't see it because I was always looking in front of me in the future or behind me in the past. But when I started looking when I am right now in the present, then I find everything I'm looking for and much more. So, how do we do it? If you watched my previous videos, I think that by now you know the answer. Be kind to the present moment, and it will stay with you for as long as you want. And in this way, your mind won't sleep in the past and future, but not because we force it, but because the present moment is, it feels so good that we don't want to go anywhere else. So, start by opening your mind and your heart to whatever is happening right now. You can start with your senses. Listen to whatever sounds is occurring in the present moment. For example, now I'm listening, a bird is singing, somebody's cutting the grass, the wind in the leaves, a car is passing by, the neighbors, or and this is all the sound that is happening. So open your gate to whatever is happening in the present moment. And of course, if you live in the nature or near the nature, you will hear more relaxing sound than if you live in the city. But try to begin to develop this unconditional kindness toward everything that arises in your awareness. And this means first to not judge the object of your attention, and then to give to every object the same amount of kindness. You can think yourself as a sun that irradiates light, which is awareness, and warmth, which is kindness, to everything indiscriminately. And this is what meditation is all about. Then open yourself to the other senses. You can feel the temperature of the air, the softness of your meditation blanket, or the wind on your face, and welcome in whatever arises in this moment. Develop a sense of gratitude. You can think something like, oh, thank you, bird, for singing for me. Thank you for helping me in my spiritual practice to find peace and contentment. I hope you to never be without food, and if you will fall one day, I will be ready to take you with my warm hands, and I will take care of you. And these kind of thoughts toward everything that inspires in you tenderness, like a little bird or a loved one, are very helpful to understand how to irradiate kindness. And at last, add some contentment. You can think something like, oh, I just want to be here without wanting anything else in the world. And what a relief is to finally get what you want. But the only condition you can arrive at this feeling is to don't want anything else. And not by forcing ourselves to don't want nothing, but by realizing that this moment is all we have and all we need, and this realization feels so good. So, cut all the cravings, and you will earn more than you can imagine. You have to enjoy every single moment, and in every moment your life will be fulfilled. If you are present at every step you will arrive. If you look with compassion at every breath, in every breath you will find yourself. So in this step we learn the importance of being deeply rooted in the now. In the next one we will learn the importance of decreasing our flow of thoughts in our mind, and we will enjoy the beautiful sound of inner peace, silence. So, thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe for more videos about meditation, and I wish you a happy and peaceful day.